Okay, we are live here. Welcome to the second segment of Quantum Leap, and we have a special guest, Cory and I, Tami with Bud Florals, and we're gonna get to her in a second here. I first just want to introduce the broadcast here. It's Quantum Leap. We specialize in business development. We also highlight small business and business owners about their success to tell their story and also help them connect with their ideal client, but also teach the lessons of their success as well and through their interactions. And with that, I'm going to ask my co-host Cory Knott to introduce himself. Yeah, and everyone. Also tell us how you know Tami, if you don't mind too.
Cory. Oh yeah, well, Cory Knott here, and I am a visionary business coach with Take Wing Coaching, and I know Tami mainly through you, David. I know she's a member of my former chapter, but and I know we've met once or twice. She came to a startup chapter that we were working on before COVID, but mainly through you, David.
Okay, great. And I'll give a brief testimonial for Tami that, as a photographer, I love, I test all my lenses on flowers most often. And so people sometimes wonder, well, why does he take so many pictures of flowers? But that's actually my favorite thing to photograph, because with all these vintage lenses, you can, really test a lot about the lens qualities and the images. And, Tami, I just love the work that she does. And it's actually kind of rare to have a florist in BNI. There's not that many, but also the work that she does is very unique and special. And we'll have her tell you about that. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to you to Tami, to just tell us what you do and take us through some of your designs.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me. So I've been a florist for many, many years at this point. And I had a flower shop in San Francisco a while back, and I started one here in Oakland in 2018. And so this is what I do right now. It's Bud Florals. It's the location in Oakland. And so my inspiration is a garden. I studied horticulture and landscape design, and then I continuously worked at different flower shops before I opened my first business. So I have a broad knowledge of flowers and design, and that what got me to this point. These are what we do a lot during the summer is wedding design and event design. So here it goes. These are some of our designs. You can see that we do a lot of different ethnic designs, Indian, all different kinds of Asian cultures, from Filipinos and Chinese and different things. Whatever the customer wants, they will get. And we try to customize everything to their liking and to their style, so their vision will come through in the design. So the middle one is a classic white design you can see here, and then the one on the right is a goth design, very expressive and maybe more bohemian, but she wanted a lot of the dark colors to showcase those dark colors. Here are some details of bridal bouquets. They are, again, from the Indian wedding that's very bright to classic white. The one that's on the top right corner was inspired by Van Gogh's Starry Night. So it's mostly blues with a touch of yellows and scattered, and a little touch of champagne flowers just to soften it up, the contrast. And on the bottom is, again, a very romantic design, mostly white with a touch of blush and peach. These are examples of groom's boutonnieres and groomsmen's. There's a lot of different options we can go. So I just wanted to give a broad spectrum of designs. We can do classic, like a rose, or Lysianthus is something we use a lot, but we can do something very artistic and different with orchids and calla lilies, or belladonna and thistle, as you can see here.
Yeah, great.
These are some other things that we've done in the past. I can do something for the hair in different ways, like a headband or a cluster of flowers. We can certainly do wearable art, which is necklaces, armbands, different things like that. I've done flowers for people's purses or accessories. And so we can do whatever the customer would like. I love the challenge. So this is a little more classic. It's the corsage work that we do, but there's so many different things we could do. There is a, oops, sorry about that. Okay, let's do this. I want to show that there is a dog that has its, do you see the dog design?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, we've done those, corsages for dogs, and any other requests.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so this is more of a ceremony, the ceremony decor. So we've done a lot of different arches of different configurations. There's circle arch, there's square arches, there's the classic garden arch decor. The picture in the middle is a classic urn design. In this picture, it's sitting on a barrel, a wine barrel. And the one on the left is a garland that decorates this really ancient church at a beautiful, beautiful site that's in Half Moon Bay.
Oh, great. Yeah, that's a great antique type building there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a wonderful
built, yeah.
place. Yeah. It's called Lone Star Saloon. It's awesome. So here you'll see different options for the ceremony. This is another circle arch that we designed for the cluster, with a cluster of flowers that's in the Starry Night style again. The one in the middle is the one for the goth wedding. She wanted something that has a lot of dark colors, but not everything that's dark. She wanted the touch of cream and white throughout. So that is that. And the one on the left is a blue, white, and burgundy designs that we've done for an arch.
Oh, very nice.
Here you can see other details, decorative details that we do for weddings. On the right, you can see a beautiful design, a heart design on the grass that has the petals on the edge. And in that scenario, they didn't want to decorate the arch. They wanted to do the urn design. So we've done a couple large urn designs and some smaller designs on the side of it. We've done, of course, decorating the welcome sign, and we decorate other places around the wedding. The one in the middle is actually on a car. We decorated the car that the groom showed up in, so we can do just about anything. Here are some other ceremonies that we've done, a lot of stage designs for graduations and different events and parties. And of course, home parties are also obviously one of our bread and butter kind of designs that we do. So it gives you a broad perspective on the styles that we do.
Okay, great. Maybe take down the slides now, and we're going to just talk a little bit more about, we have some more questions for you, but I want to go full screen with the boxes here.
Okay.
If you just stop the share.
Let me see how I do that.
And
Stop share. There we go.
Okay. There we
Cool.
go. And yeah, beautiful slides. And I know we are going into high season for weddings and other special events. So very timely to have you on. And, you know, I'm always big on events and kind of partnering with key people who do events. So I look forward to recommending you to some of my power partners and things. I actually don't shoot weddings. That's like one of the few things I don't shoot, but I have some very good people who shoot them, and I'll connect you as well. So remind me if I'll do that later today.
Sure.
Otherwise, I did want to ask you just about this art. It's really an art form that you have here, you know, the uniqueness and kind of the vibe, but if you don't mind just telling us how you would describe your style and a little bit about how you learned all the stuff, those great designs that you do.
Yeah, so when I started studying in college, I took horticulture and garden design, and that really informs my perspective, my design style, which is very garden inspired. I use a lot of textures because I know so much about plants and flowers. I've used a lot of varieties in the greenery that I use, in branches, and of course in flowers. So I bring all that knowledge into the design that I use.
Great. I'm going to turn it over to Cory. Cory, we can go past the hour. I'll give Erica an update on the ripple effect. So we have about 10 minutes left.
Sure. What would you say, Tami, is your why? What got you into this? What is the driving force behind doing floral design?
Yeah, I can't tell you how, you know, I was going to be landscape design. That's what I wanted to do. But once I started working with flowers, the artistic part of the design itself and the immediacy of it, and the customer service, the fact that you could talk to someone and create their vision and bring that to life, that really captivated me. And it propels me. When I design, it's like time stops and I'm in the zone. I said that, I mentioned that in the last BNI meeting, that it's just so all captivating to me that I can't stop doing it.
Nice. And that's good to hear. And so how would you say BNI has helped your business?
BNI is fantastic. It's so hard to create those long-lasting connections, those real meaningful connections with other businesses in any kind of networking scenario. So BNI is really on a different level where you make those interpersonal connections that keep you engaged in your business, that help you, and you know, you got a group of people that back you up, that support you and help you along, and it's invaluable, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. And who would you say is your ideal client?
I'm a full service florist, so I do just about everything. But I love when my clients are aware of the environmental cost of things and the environmental damage that we cause. And so I'm a registered green business in California. And so that's really top of my mind and very important to me. So having someone who is aware of that is really nice because they can understand where I'm coming from. Also, anybody that appreciates beauty, because there is so much beauty in flowers in my medium of choice, the design that I do, that I think everybody can appreciate beauty. And the nicest thing is whenever I deliver flowers, everybody wants to see me because everybody wants to receive flowers. So that's just wonderful. And I think the best thing that, my brides and my customers, my wedding and events clients tell me is that I brought their vision to life. And that's the absolute my highest compliment I could get.
Great. And
I'm just asking, what happens to the flowers when you're done with them?
So I try to donate them. There are some places around here, the senior citizen locations and places like that I can donate them to. But a lot of times people take them home. So a lot of, from most of my events, people take the flowers home.
Okay, great. Well, looks like we are going to finish about at time here. And, you know, if you are a business owner, especially somebody in the event sphere, and you're not in BNI, you should definitely come to BNI and, you know, join us in Tami's chapter and in Oakland there on Broadway. It's Visions of Exchange. I'll put the link on how to come visit. I attend once a month and Tami's there every week. So come connect with her. And sorry I missed your presentation last week, I believe, but I got some great photos of your last one. So good work, Tami. And we'll keep in touch, and I look forward to seeing you soon.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thanks everyone for joining us, and great work to you as well, Cory. Thank you.
Thank you, Tami.